They kick it to him, and Davis will leave it in the end zone. Out, Amari DeMarcado, who grew up 5 minutes from here, was the starting tailback, and right away some early nerves and a false start for the Horned Frog. They only rushed 3. Duggan with a long pitch and a diving attempt by Davis, but it bounces on the carpet. Empty backfield. Bennett steps up, fires across the middle, and it's Brock Bowers with an early catch. Two-back look. McIntosh and Milton in there. It's Milton around the left side. He's a physical runner, runs with intent and purpose, and he's got a first out of the 21.
That opening drive against Michigan squeezed and forced the
keeper. Bennett gets a block. Georgia draws first blood. Frogs could use a break. It's Davis in motion. He's got it on the jet sweep. Darius Davis blazing fast, lost the ball. It's on the ground. A scrum right near the TCU bench. Georgia says they've got it, and they do. Some Horned Frogs were on roller skates there. Couldn't change with him. Bennett on the move, delivers high. That's Ladd McConkey going up and making the grab. On 3rd and 7. Bennett flips it short, catch made, but tackled immediately is Edwards. That's a good play. So Georgia gets the fumble recovery, kept out of the end zone, but builds a 10-0 lead midway first quarter. Second down against the 3-man rush, launching downfield. Darius Davis is wide open, has to wait in the throw, but weaves his way down inside the 15. It's a coverage bust and a big play desperately needed. 3rd and 1. That's Johnston in motion. Duggan with the keeper, scores! A touchdown run for each quarterback. And TCU fights back. Nice drive. Defense. Some things to figure out here in the early going. McConkey on the edge, gets some blocks, and Ladd McConkey looks like he's got some of that explosive ability back. The most targeted receiver in this offense. McIntosh running to the right, bounces off a tackle, and another big game. This Georgia ground game is churning early. First down, Bennett looked to pitch it to the edge, now picks it up, and now does find McConkey in some space. And he's going to be wrestled out inside the 40.
Brought back to throw.
With the play action, Bennett looks down the middle. McConkey's wide open. Touchdown, Dogs. "37-yard strike. Another clever play design and masterful execution so far by the Dogs.
Side when you get him down.
The play fake, ball zipped underneath, and that's Wiley. He's a big, tough matchup problem. Soker, a 3-year starter who appears to be struggling at the moment. Keep an eye on that. Duggan looking to throw, pressure on first down, and they get him. It was a good coverage sack, but finally. Fake it to McIntosh. Bennett on the move, looking to create over the middle, and checks it down to Bowers, who makes his 3rd catch. It is knocked down at the 20 by Hodges Tomlinson. Bennett has all kinds of time. Launches for Bowers again, who makes the catch in TCU territory.
The ball better come out quickly in an empty set.
Snap it at 2. He's immediately pressured. Winters chasing Bennett, 13 versus 13, but the quarterback wins that battle and dives for a first down to the 33.
His mind as well.
Off the play fake again, Bennett checks it down, and the catch is made. And that's Edwards out of the backfield along the defensive front. McIntosh around the corner, barrels down, another first down. 1st and goal for Georgia. Bennett keeping all the way and just sauntering into the end zone. His 2nd rushing touchdown, and Georgia throwing haymakers and building a big lead now. Normally he lines up on the left almost every time. Duggan sidesteps the rush, launches downfield. Johnson, the intended receiver, but it's picked off. Javon Bullard patrolling it deep. Bursting up the middle and barreling down to the 30-yard line is McIntosh.
He's trying to create those matchups.
TCU backs off, rushes 3, plays coverage. Bennett down the middle. Catch made Bowers. Doesn't matter how many guys you put in coverage, they can't cover him or tackle him easily down to the 12. Milton. No problem. Georgia overpowering TCU. Duggan stands and delivers, but it's intercepted. Made a mistake, and Javon Bullard has had a huge first half with takeaway number 3. And no, Georgia is not done in the first half. Their worst defended route, those routes down the seam in the middle. Bennett looking this time to the edge. Mitchell, one-handed catch for a touchdown. And the highlight reel continues. He beat an excellent corner in Josh Newton, but A.D. Mitchell.
And get their offense back out there.
Need to stop here in 3rd and 3, empty backfield. Bennett over the middle, and it's broken up. Tried to get it into Mitchell, and reaching to make the play was Hodges Tomlinson.
Even when they don't get to him, they're getting him get rid of the football a little bit faster than he's ready.
Just enough pressure. Let's see if there's a flag there. No, wrapping around Johnson was good coverage, as it turns out, by Tyke Smith. TCU fans hoping that that will create some kind of a turnaround here, but that's reaching a bit. Ball to the end zone. Bowers, touchdown. And Bennett continues to dazzle. And Brock Bowers showing that he is one of the elite athletes in this sport. Dirty treadmill, by the way.
Right. No doubt.
Duggan pressured again on the run. Hasn't really been able to get loose and hurt Georgia as a scrambler tonight. Makes positive yards match tonight. Duggan hammered, collected the snap, and collided with Big Bear Alexander. The true freshman has made 2 big plays tonight.
Yeah, when it really mattered there in the last couple possessions.
McConkey on the reverse, flashes his speed, and is knocked down across the 40. And Todd Monken continues to have fun with this big playbook.
Effective because he distributes the ball, and he's intelligent.
And 3rd and 8, right down the seam, and there's Big O, Darnell Washington, joining the tight end party tonight down to the 11-yard line. This for Georgia. Bennett once more goes to the end zone. McConkey with another touchdown catch. Not done dominating yet. They've hit half 100 now. And Bennett, who left everything on the field. He was so exhausted he couldn't get out of bed after that Ohio State win. Leaves a lot on the tank, and they're bowing with their cell phones from ringside to the rafters. 5 decks of Georgia fans off to our left.
Yeah,
celebrating this quarterback.
Disney's got to do a movie on that.
Beck now spelling him. Keeps the beat going to Kearis Jackson. I mean, listen.
His vision all along.
Folks in Blackshear like to say, hey, we believe from the start. That was their rallying cry a year ago when he won his first championship. That got a slant. That's a good-looking throw to Dylan Bell, a true freshman.
There's that arm. Problem wrong. These guys are swinging as hard, if not harder, than the starters.
He's got it again, and this time will not be denied. They haven't signaled yet. He's got to be falling in the end zone. It is finally a touchdown. So Branson Robinson, freshman from Mississippi, gets in the scorebook of a championship game. Georgia brings pressure again, and down goes Duggan. That's true freshman Jalen Walker. Aggression from the first play, and it hasn't let up. And quarterback of some not very good teams took over this team. And let's go to Branson Robinson one more time, and the freshman just scoots in. And Georgia, it's the 60 mark.
Great job on that left side. Again, when they put their backups in, they don't slow down.
Conquer the Crimson Tide. But the Georgia Bulldogs bludgeon their way to back-to-back. Glory, glory, Georgia, as the fight song says. Leaving no doubt. That's been the mantra. They made it real tonight. Respect for these two warrior quarterbacks, Heisman finalists. Belongs to Stetson Bennett, who leaves a legacy very few will be able to match. Back-to-back championships, no doubt the most outstanding player for a 4th time in a CFP game.